Hey guys, welcome back to Don't Sleep Tonight, the place where your dreams turn dark, and the truth hides in the shadows. Tonight's story isn't just another ghost tale. It's not made up, not exaggerated, not Hollywood horror. It's real, and that's what makes it terrifying. A story about a girl who disappeared inside one of America's most haunted hotels. A case that baffled detectives, scientists, and millions online. A video that went viral. A mystery no one could explain. So dim the lights, put on your headphones, and whatever you do, don't sleep tonight, because this is the mysterious case of Elisa Lam. Elisa Lam was 21. She wasn't a celebrity or a criminal, just a normal college student from Vancouver, Canada. She loved reading, journaling, photography, and blogging about her thoughts online. Her Tumblr page was filled with quotes about hope, fear, and loneliness, sometimes poetic, sometimes dark. You could feel her mind, sensitive, intelligent, and searching for meaning. She had dreams of exploring the world, meeting new people, and overcoming her anxiety. But she also struggled with bipolar disorder. Medication kept her balanced, but not always. Some days she'd feel unstoppable, other days she'd feel like the world was closing in. In January 2013, Elisa decided to take a solo trip to California. She'd travel by train and bus, stopping in cities she'd always dreamed of seeing: San Diego, Santa Cruz, Los Angeles. It was supposed to be her moment of freedom, a young woman finding her peace in the world. Her parents were nervous but supportive. She promised to call them every day, and she did, until the day she didn't. When Elisa arrived in Los Angeles, she checked into a place called the Cecil Hotel, downtown on Main Street. From the outside, it looked old but harmless, a tall, beige building with neon signs and iron balconies. The kind of hotel where travelers stay for a night or two before moving on. But the locals knew its history. They called it cursed. Built in 1927, the Cecil was once a symbol of luxury and success. But when the Great Depression hit, everything changed. The neighborhood decayed, crime exploded, and the hotel became a magnet for darkness. Murders, suicides, overdoses, you name it. Over 16 documented deaths inside the hotel's walls. In the 1980s, it became home to one of America's most infamous serial killers, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. He stayed there while committing murders across California. Guests reported strange smells, screams at night, and blood-stained hallways. But no one dared to ask questions. By 2013, the Cecil had a new name, Stay on Main, but the dark reputation remained. It was cheap, dirty, and unsettling. And that's where Elisa Lam decided to stay. During her stay, Elisa explored Los Angeles. She visited bookstores, coffee shops, and tourist spots. She even posted cheerful updates online. But some of her final posts seemed off. One blog entry read, "Depression is something that never really leaves you. You become good at hiding it. That's all." Another said, "I'm tired. Tired of people. Tired of life." Still, nothing suggested she was in danger. On January the 31st, she was last seen alive at a bookstore called The Last Bookstore. A clerk remembered her being friendly, talkative, buying gifts for her family. After that, no one ever saw her again. When Elisa didn't call her parents that night, they immediately knew something was wrong. By the next morning, they contacted the lab. Detectives arrived at the Cecil Hotel. They searched her room. Nothing unusual. Her laptop, clothes, and wallet were still there. The bed was made, her suitcase unpacked. But Elisa was gone. No witnesses, no sound, no struggle, just silence. The police began checking every camera in the hotel. Lobby, hallways, elevators, all empty, except one. February the 13th, 2013. Police release a short, grainy video from the hotel's security camera. It's the only footage showing Elisa Lam. The timestamp is strange. The minutes jump, as if edited. And what happens inside the video still haunts people today. Elisa steps into the elevator wearing a red hoodie, black shorts, and sandals. She presses multiple buttons, 4 floors at once. The doors stay open. She looks confused, steps out, looks left, right, then jumps back inside, hiding against the corner wall. She peeks again, moves her hands in odd, ritual-like motions, as if she's talking to someone invisible. At one point, she leans out halfway, her body moving in a way that doesn't look natural, like she's in another world. After a while, she steps out completely. The elevator stays open for another minute. Then the doors close. Elisa is never seen alive again. The video goes viral overnight. Within 24 hours, millions have watched it. People slow it down, reverse it, brighten it, and frame by frame analyze every second. Some say they see a shadow following her. Others think she's possessed. A few believe the tape was tampered with, that police or the hotel cut out a full minute of footage. Theories start to spread like wildfire. Someone was chasing her, a ghost, a killer, a spirit from the hotel's cursed past. Everyone becomes an online detective. As the search intensifies, guests at the hotel start to complain. The water pressure is low. The water looks dark. Some even say it smells bad. One woman told police, "The water coming from the tap tasted strange, like metal." No one could have imagined what was causing it. February the 19th, a maintenance worker climbs to the rooftop to check the water tanks. When he opens the lid to one of them, he freezes. Floating inside the dark water is a human body. Pale, lifeless, silent. It's Elisa Lam, naked. Her clothes are found drifting beside her. Her watch and hotel keycard float near her feet. The water tank is 8 feet tall. To reach it, she would have needed a ladder, but there was none nearby. The lid was reportedly closed when they found her. How could she have done that from inside? Detectives arrive. The entire hotel is sealed off. The autopsy reveals no drugs, no alcohol, and no signs of sexual assault or trauma. Her death is ruled accidental drowning, but the inconsistencies are impossible to ignore. The rooftop door was locked with an alarm system. Only staff had the key. No one heard the alarm. How did she get up there? How did she climb in? And why was the lid closed? Even stranger, the coroner report was delayed for months, with multiple revisions. Some pages were missing. The public starts to suspect a cover-up. The internet goes wild. Thousands of theories appear, some logical, others terrifying. 1. Mental illness. Maybe Elisa had a manic episode. She was seen taking medication, but maybe she missed her doses. She could have been hallucinating and accidentally drowned. But if that's true, how did she even reach the tank? 2. Murder. Some believe someone followed her, a hotel worker or guest who knew the building layout. Maybe she ran from him in the elevator. Maybe he killed her and used the maintenance access to hide the body. But then why was there no evidence? No marks, no struggle, no DNA. 3. The supernatural. This is the theory people can't shake. The Cecil Hotel has always been called cursed. Ghost sightings, deaths, suicides. It's soaked in dark energy. Some believe Elisa was possessed or spiritually drawn to the rooftop. If you watch the elevator footage closely, her hands move like she's talking to someone invisible. Her fingers bend in shapes that don't make sense. Was it a conversation or something darker taking over? Now here's where things get disturbing. Right after Elisa's body was found, a tuberculosis outbreak occurred near the hotel. The name of the test used to detect it: Elisa. Coincidence? Maybe, but that's not all. There are reports of similar cases around the world. People disappearing in elevators, reappearing in locked rooms or tanks. Some believe the elevator acted as a portal, a supernatural gateway between worlds. Others think the energy of the Cecil draws people in and never lets them go. The story makes international news. Tourists start flooding the hotel just to stay in Elisa's room. Ghost hunters claim to capture voices whispering, "Help me, don't go in," and sometimes a woman crying near the water tanks. The hotel changes its name again. Management tries to erase the past, but it doesn't work. People still report dark figures in their mirrors, elevators malfunctioning, cold air in certain hallways, as if the building itself remembers. Years later, Netflix releases a documentary. Detectives, staff, and internet sleuths all share their theories, but still, no one knows the truth. Even the detective on the original case admitted, "I've seen murders, suicides, accidents, but this one, it never made sense. And maybe it never will." Elisa Lam's parents never spoke publicly again. Her Tumblr page, however, still exists. People claim it continued to post for months after her death. Scheduled posts maybe, or something else. Her last quote reads, "You're always haunted by the idea that you're wasting your life." Today, the Cecil Hotel still stands tall in downtown Los Angeles. It's mostly empty, its rooms quiet. But some nights, people walking by say they can hear faint music, elevator dings, and the sound of running water on the roof. Security guards say no one is ever up there. Maybe it's the wind. Maybe it's something else. If you ever drive past it, look up. You might see a red hooded figure standing by the window watching. So what really happened to Elisa Lam? Was she a victim of her own mind? A tragic accident, brought on by confusion and fear? Or was she part of something much darker? A secret? A spirit? Or a curse that lives within those old hotel walls? Every person who's tried to explain it ends up with more questions than answers. Why did the elevator behave like that? Why was the footage cut? How did she get onto a locked roof and close the tank from inside? No one knows. Not the police, not the investigators, not even the people who lived there. Some say her spirit still haunts the Cecil, that the elevator sometimes opens on its own, that guests hear the sound of dripping water and a girl humming softly in the distance. Maybe it's just the imagination, or maybe she's still there, trying to finish a journey that was never meant to end. If you ever visit Los Angeles and walk past the Cecil Hotel, look up at the top floor. Sometimes, when the moon is full and the city's quiet, you might see a flicker of red in the window, like a hoodie, like someone waiting to be found. Until then, Elisa's mystery remains unsolved, a story that began with curiosity and ended in the cold, dark silence of a water tank. And that's why we tell these stories, not just to scare you, but to remind you that the real world can be far more terrifying than any ghost story. This has been the mysterious case of Elisa Lam, the girl in the water tank. I'm your host, and this is Don't Sleep Tonight, where we bring the nightmares to life so you don't have to dream them. Until next time, keep your lights on, and whatever you do, don't sleep tonight.